Well, hello, welcome to the channel. It's Jeffrey from Jeffrey's Adventures. We are doing our first boondocking with our RV. I have not done boondocking, and this is going to be the first video of the series. And so we just got a little spot on the coast of Oregon today. It's actually in Florence, Oregon. We're about 3 miles south, or north, excuse me, 3 miles north of Florence, and we've never been to Florence, so we thought we'd give you guys a tour as we go. So today is with Mom, and then we have Cheryl joining us on Friday, and we're gonna head down south. I'll bring you guys along. All right, so here's the intro. Welcome to the channel again. Hey, thanks for following me. I appreciate that. And if you haven't yet, please click that subscribe button. And if you like what you're seeing, give me a thumbs up. It really helps me out. All right, guys, I'm going to set up my RV right now. I'm going to detach my hitch, and I'm going to undo the awning, probably put out a couple chairs, sit out here and relax. And we're probably going to do some barbecue tonight. We'll see. Look, say hi, Mom.
Hi.
Welcome.
How are you?
Awesome. Thanks.
Hey, look, we're going to make your bed now.
All right. Thank you.
It'll be cushy, comfy.
There we go. All right, guys. We'll see you guys in a few minutes. Okay. Just had some lunch and camp's all set up. I thought I'd walk around the campground, see what it looks like. It sure is a nice campground. It's right on a lake. The lake's right over here. I'm going to walk over there. Looks like some people are fishing. Apparently there's plenty of trout to be had here. I almost brought my fishing pole, but I figured I was on the coast, but that's okay. It's a gorgeous day. There's the view for now. Sorry about the wind. So this area is for day use. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So there's a little hiking trail. I'll take that along. Let's go take a look here. I don't have my mic cover on, so sorry for the wind. But I'll tell you what, it's a gorgeous day. Oh, cool. Take a look. Oh, how cool. Look at see if I can see any fish. No, little swampy here. But I'm gonna go take a little hike around there. It's a beautiful spring day. It's almost spring. We're a few days away. So we get to go out more. I gotta be careful. There's a lot of broken branches on the ground. There you go. There's a nice little shot. Man. How cool, huh? Right on. Cool. Yep. Oh, look. Ah, park bench. Let's go up. How cool. All right. All right. So Cheryl's going to join us on Friday. Today's Wednesday. And so it's Mom and I. We wanted to try boondocking out forever. But the problem was we didn't have enough capacity for, basically we had enough for a day. And marine batteries, they don't last that long. So we went with two 6-volt, as you saw in my earlier vlog. Ooh, that's a big bee. It's a bumblebee. Oh, Cheryl will be running. Ooh, maybe you see it. I don't know. I can definitely hear it. Whoop, flew over my head. Anyways, so we went with two 6s. And they're golf cart batteries, and you mesh them together and they turn into 12 volts. So now we have about, so what we had in kilowatt hours, usable kilowatt hours before, was about 27 to 30. And now we have 175, and that's at 50% capacity. And that's what you want. You want to just draw your batteries at 50%. So that's why I got that voltmeter on my camper. So that allows about 2 days worth of juice. That'll supply all of the needs. The only thing we can't use is the microwave and the air conditioner. Otherwise, we have all our water pumps, everything that we need for the next 48 hours. We're only going to do 1 day of dry docking just to test it out, and then we're going to go down south, about 30 miles to our next destination, and I'll bring you guys along with that. So today we're in Florence, and I figure what we're going to do, I've been working a lot of running around personally, and it's been an adventure week so far. So I thought today would be get the camper set up, get Mom settled up, and she's good to go. She's actually taking a nap in her chair, and I think I might join her. Isn't that what this is all about? But I thought I'd take all this in first. Yeah, so this would probably be a great time for me to say again, if you like what you see, yeah, give me that thumbs up, all right? And you want to see more adventures, guarantee you that's all we're going to be doing for the next 3 months. I've got seven trips, including this one, on the books, and they're all throughout Oregon. So my goal is to hit about 15 this summer, if not more. But right now we have 7. And next week I'm going to do some more dry camping or boondocking, and that's going to be a little bit longer. Probably go just for a couple days just to test out the waters. Going to get my fishing license as well. Trout season's open, so a lot of rivers and streams to hit in Oregon. So I figured I'd go do that, and the next 24 hours or so, I'll probably even do the download on my computer while I have downtime today. I do have internet, so it's good. I have a data, just a data block that has real good reception. I have an external antenna, so I'm able to get some data, and otherwise I can't get it on my phone. But these Wi-Fi devices that you buy are just strictly for data, and I can use any network. It's wide open, so I can do some work. So the goal is to do some work on the road, and well, I create and produce at least 1 or 2 a week, and while I'm on the road. So this one's video number 1 of the series of where we're going. It's the beginning of the season for us. And now that we can do boondocking, this is fantastic because we get gems. It's so peaceful. There's just nobody here. You don't have a camper right next to you, and that's what is why we bought it. You know, is just to be able to get away and see these kinds of views and no people. You know, and if you go during the week, which I'm able to do, it's there you go. Here's my view. So. All right, guys, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go back to camp and see Mom, see how she's doing, and then I'm gonna do some research around here, see where the hiking trails are, because I definitely want to go on a hike tomorrow morning, and that'll probably be what we do. I most likely will make some coffee out of drip, and it takes no electricity, just gas. I'll show you guys how I do my coffee in the morning, and then we'll go on that hike. So I wanted to mention something that's pretty cool. So this is a campground here, and this is a tent site. So tenting is a lot easier than going into a state park, and these are smaller units, and it looks like it has a restroom. I don't think I'd want that one, but look how far away we are. That's where we're camped right here, and then there's one way back there. So that's why I wanted to do boondocking or dry camp. So that just makes sense, right? I can't imagine. Wait until the rest of this trip. You're gonna see us at the state park tomorrow, and it's like 6 feet away from the next person. So it was well worth that investment and all that time I put in effort to putting that system together. It's going to pay off for us. All right, we'll see you guys in a little bit. Oh gosh, this is terrible. You know why? I haven't seen anybody. It is so peaceful here. The birds are chirping. They're loving it. Anyways, hey, the reason why I came back on is because the campground. How much does it cost? So we're going to William Tugman State Park tomorrow, and that's 40. I want to say it was either 38 or 42 a night. Yeah, you get hookups. That's okay. I don't mind paying the little extra for the hookups. But when I converted our RV to be able to do dry camping, boondocking, it really made a big difference in price, and I wanted to show you. That's why I'm walking over to this. So this is where, when you check in, you pay as you go, as you can see. But what's really cool is right here. It's $24 a night. So, and there's no processing fee. So when you make a reservation at State Park, there's usually an associated fee for making the reservation. So they charge $8 for that fee, plus however many nights that you stay at a park, and that's okay. My thing is that I'm getting probably 35 to 40% savings by boondocking. And yeah, I can't run my satellite. That's okay. I just scan my local stations on my antenna, and I got all the locals. And then if you want to just go camping and rough it, you can. You don't need to have a satellite. So that's the difference, really. That's about it. I can't think of anything else. No, you can't use your microwave. You can't use what was the other item? Coffee pot in the morning. But that's why I use the drip system, because on the drip system, at least you know for sure it's going to work. And it doesn't cost any money. So there's other things that you get out of the RV that you don't get when you have electricity. We have a 45-gallon tank fresh water on board and 20 black water, and I want to say it's 30 gray water. So if you're conservative, we can probably make that work for about 5 days, if you're conservative. So doing your dishes once a day, not 3 times a day, you know, rinse out your dish, but doing a full-blown, use a little bit more cautious when you're using those types of utensils. You can go disposable, but I try not to. I like to not have that much trash coming out of me. Didn't mean it that way. Anyway, so I'm gonna walk back to here. This is the type of camping you get. Now, a lot of places like this is for mostly tent camping. So, and it is spring, just before spring. So, you know, like tomorrow the forecast is 100% rain. So, you know, if you have a small tent, it would go right there. And, you know, or in our case, an RV, and you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, so it's going to be the last day of sun until Sunday. From what I understand, it's supposed to be 100% rain tomorrow, and then 60, which is going to be on Friday, 60% chance of rain, and then Saturday's supposed to be partly cloudy, some rain, and then Sunday partly cloudy, and that's the day we go home. But I am going back out on Tuesday and just do boondocking. So that's a little update. I got the barbecue ready for tonight. It was a quick connect. That was the feature I just put together on the camper. So just plug in the gas and turn on the barbecue. So that's kind of cool. And all right, I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna be cooking a lot on this channel, and those of you that don't know, I'm a chef by trade. I haven't been actively cooking in years. I've kind of moved up in the world, but one thing about it is that I'm going to be bringing all those recipes at you. So why I wanted to show you. Now I'm not going to show you because I can't do both. Tomorrow I'll have a camera person tomorrow, and I'm going to make some food tomorrow. But what I did, I wanted to just share with you. So my gauge is here to turn it on and off. There's my quick connect. I'm going to turn on the gas. So that's in the on position, and that's going to feed it full of gas. And then over here, I have the same thing, and it's already on. Nope, I take that back. It's on now. Okay, so it has a safety feature, and if it unplugs, it doesn't leak gas. It has a shut-off valve. But anyway, so now I'm going to give this some gas. Hit the igniter. Now there is a 12-foot pole So 12 feet of gas. So there goes, it fed and it lit up. So what I like to do is get this guy up to about 425, 450, and then I start cooking. It's that simple. So I will share this with you guys. This is my dry rub. I put it on everything when it comes to the grill or barbecue. Sure, I'll give it to you right now. So here's a recipe. It's so everything by parts. Okay, so let me just give you an example of what that means to those that don't understand. So one part would be one. Let's just use a teaspoon. So if I say 1 teaspoon or 1 part, it would be exactly the same for everything else. So 1 part. That's all it is. So 1 part on this would be 1 teaspoon. So if I said 1 teaspoon, then that would be a part. And that's everything's in teaspoons. Okay, so they're all the same. It's not hard that way. Okay, so 1 part oregano, 1 part thyme, 1 part garlic powder, 1 part fresh cracked black pepper, 2 parts kosher salt, 2 parts paprika. Spanish, if you want to get a really good blend, I do half Hungarian smoked paprika and then just a regular paprika if you want a little hint of smoke. Awesome for barbecue. I put it on my burgers, my chicken, my ribs, my everything. That's my rub. And if I want to add some sweetness, I'll add 1 part brown sugar. So that's my spice mix that I use for my rub for almost everything. Enjoy it. All right. Well, I'm going to get the grill ready and have some barbecue. See you in a bit. Bye. Okay, got a little cool out. Like chilly cold. So I put my sweats on. Anyway, ooh, there's a bump in the road. It's not me, I promise. So I just did a battery read. I'm kind of excited because I wanted it to work. I wanted this to work. In order for it to work, you have to figure out your watts per hour. And right now, the heater's on. And it's 40 something degrees. Let's see. Yeah, so 49 degrees out. And we're in the shade, so it's a little chilly, I'd say. So we turned on the heater and it ran for about 8 minutes and it just drew 1% of my battery. So that's really good. We have on the RV right now, we have we're charging the GoPro batteries, an iPhone, about 4 lights, which is cool because that means that we have more than enough energy. We've been here since, let's see here, we got here at 1 and it's now almost 7 p.m. Yep. So our usage is very low. I'm very, very happy. We have never been able to do this. By the time I just assure you, this is the winner for me. So if you're looking to do some boondocking and you want to have good battery life, I do recommend this so far, and hopefully by tomorrow I'll give you a percentage. I'm sitting at 92% right now, and we are we've done our dishes. Hot water heaters ran off gas, but it still takes energy. The refrigerator's on. Yeah, so you know, hey, this is a learning experience. Every RV is different, so if you do your calculations right, you should be able to sustain energy, and that's the goal. So tomorrow we'll be in full hookups. That's why we're just testing out one day before I go for 2 or 3. We do have a generator too, so we're never going to be in a situation where we don't have power. And in scenarios like, for example, our awning, if you left it out overnight, which I would never do anyways, because wind could ruin your awning if you got a wind gust. And let's say you did drain your battery. All you have to do, and this is just something I know, is I would hook up my my general power from my car that's generated from my alternator, plug it in, turn on the car, and I'd be able to bring everything back up and running. But I won't ever let my batteries go below 50%. So that's why I'm really measuring all this. And it's been successful. I hope I'm not boring you because this is just really the beginning of what we're trying to do. And to get into some really cool spots, you just can't have go to these campgrounds that are made for the mass. If you want to get into some wilderness and get into some streams and rivers and views, you got to get into the woods. And I'm not going off trail with it, but I'm still going to be able to get some beautiful, beautiful campgrounds. And it's so quiet. I don't hear a thing other than the ocean, which is about 3 miles on over this ridge here total. Well, it's not 3 miles, but I mean, to get to the ocean from here is 3 miles, but the ocean literally is right there. So you can't beat this. It's just so peaceful. Yes, I'd rather go on a cruise, but I don't hear anybody. Somebody's fishing over at the lake right now. That's it. And then we have some other campers over there. That's all there is. So it's kind of nice to be in nature sometimes. It's very relaxing. The sun's down. It's going down. We got 2 more days for official spring, which is going to make this even more exciting, because then the trees start to look good and they start to thrive in color and just nature. So I decided not to have a fire tonight. I should, but I'm gonna wait for Cheryl, because you know she likes to sit by the fire with me. Mom, she doesn't like the smoke, so no offense, Mom, it's okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. We're gonna go play some games. We have about 10 board games that we play, and I feel like playing some dice tonight, so that's the objective. And I'll probably turn in early. I got up early this morning, so we're gonna go to our next spot tomorrow, and I'll bring you guys along. Hey, this is a good chance for me to ask you all to, if you like what you see, give me a shot. Click that like button, click that subscribe, and if you want to see more, click the notification. Thanks for watching. Good night. Good morning. Oh my goodness, I slept like, how long did we sleep? 11 hours?
11 hours.
Well, see, I knew I had a long week, so we're making some coffee, and as I promised, I'm going to show you how we do it. Boondocking, okay? So when we have electricity, we rough it real hard, and we pull out the Keurig machine and push a button. Is that about right?
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. I'm going to bring you over to the sink. So we have this is called a GSI. It's made by GSI. Okay, so if you can, hopefully you can see that because this lighting is terrible. And Mom's just making a couple cups for herself here. So we heated it, water to 211 degrees, and you just pour a little bit of water in, and that's it. It's that simple. And I got about 2 8-ounce cups worth of coffee in there. So, and then I've already made mine. So here's my fresh cup of coffee, ready to go. Cheers. All right, here's to a good day. Oh, actually, you know what, guys? That hike I was gonna go on, I love to go on hikes, you know that. So here's the deal. It is coming down so hard. So we're gonna go to Plan B and just break down and get things organized and head to the next campsite, and then we'll bring you guys along. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. Bye. Well, we woke up to some rain today. We had such a beautiful day yesterday, and then we wake up to this here. Look. Ooh. So that's okay. That's why we have an awning, and we're okay, you know, overall. Amazingly, people ask all the time, don't you get wet in your beds? And no, these things are pretty cool. So what you get out of this is a queen size bed, and you get one on this end and you get one on this end. So, you know, what's cool is this is a 18-foot trailer that you can get into small spaces with, but you have plenty of bed. And to me, that's the most important thing. It's comfort, right? In fact, we just ordered a new mattress that trifolds, and a 6-inch version. And right now I'm using 2. So those are going, and I'm bringing in the 6-inch trifolds, which is just more comfort. Anyway, so we're gonna break down. This is actually the first time I've had to break down in the rain. I've been very lucky. So it's supposed to lighten up around 10 a.m. and it's about 9:30 right now. So I'm just going to break down the barbecue. It just folds up, and then I put it on top of those bins. Then I have a cargo net that goes on top of that. And I throw my ice chest in, and we're off to I got all my firewood wet, but I got one bundle there that's not. That's okay. So for now, I'll see you guys after I break down and we hit the road. All right.